Yo, good evening, chat. I hope everything's doing okay for you. We're back in City Skylines. We got some work to do today on our city. Today we are streaming to Twitch and to YouTube simultaneously via Restream. We are in it to win it. Having a blast. This City Skylines movie is just baller. So we, in the last episode, created a port. We are slowly filling up our reserves here. This is filling up quite nicely. This one is filling up, starting to get there. Port just barely scratching it itself, but we are cooking. We have train line direct from port to our multi-access cargo terminal, which sends cargo trains out to feed the city. I have disabled and turned off all of our out-of-city cargo connections because I want them to use the port instead of using trains, which freed up more trains for our passenger services. This screaming about garbage is going away in the next patch, which is good. I have so many garbage trucks out and they're all working. It's just going to take some time. But these notifications are going to go away in the next patch because they're fixing the way that garbage trucks interact with everything else. So today we need to build some services down here. This has turned into our giant intracity and intercity train hub. Not this one, because it's just not big enough. For the space that we needed, we couldn't fit it in there. So this one connecting the airport and the outside connections, all roads lead here, all train lines lead here. And then they feed the rest of the city via this main green line, the central line, I called it, which feeds the rest of the city. And then, of course, there's internal lines in the downtown area. And there is subway integrated somewhere. There's integrated subway. If I can find the terminal. There. We have lots of subway transit lines. We got one for every major north-south avenue. There's a subway line and trains that meet them as well. So we are covered for public transit. We got buses, we got trains, we got subway systems. We've got a subway feeding our midtown, going between the highway here to meet up with our central area. Across the nice Fun Island, Grand Island here. I really love these waves. Gosh, that's so cool. And these beach assets. I'm really digging it. This is ugly, I hate it. Don't know what else to do with it. Just ignore it, chat. And we had set some custom lights, traffic lights, so I'm hoping I'm hoping that traffic is going to resolve itself here pretty soon. So the main traffic hangup is here. And on last episode, I reworked this entire interchange here. So we were being fed and we had vehicles coming off this and then rejoining the highway to continue on this direction. That's not what we want at all. So I removed that connection, and then I need to go into our lane maths here. Oh, god damn, my game just crashed already. Oh, chat. My city is getting so big, the game crashes so often. Anyway, I'm gonna run a break while that's happening, and I'll BRB. So anyway, we're back in it now. Tell you what, streaming to restream just kills my bitrate. 6,000 kilobits per second. My God. All right, yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to repeat anything I said before. We're just going to get right into it and start building the thing we need to build. We're going to do it in real time. I'm gonna go on ultra speed because I need to get rid of these things. They're too big for what I'm trying to do. First thing we're gonna do is put in parking lots because apparently that's required. And we will do here. You can do one here. That's not going to fit. So I think that's how we're going to do our parking right now. And we need to write out space for some motels. We want to draw these in. I don't know how big these are going to be. And we are part of the airport district here, right? The airway district? Yeah. Sure are, chat. We sure are. Okay. Gonna build some plats here, and we are in need of, I think we're just gonna build out some of these not so big places. He says as he zones in a humongous one. Not doing that. Meant to do medium, and I want southwest medium because it looks better. I want to see what these things look like. They are not zoning in. Okay, we're going to do some commercial. And some offices here. I'm gonna get rid of the offices that I put down by the airport. I mean by the Port Authority. because I just panicked, put them down for some reason. I want to replace them with clean industrial. And did that on that side. Okay, these offices can stay. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. This traffic stitch has to change though. Everybody's trying to get out here and make a loop back around. So where are you going? You're going to the port. What about you? Same place. Nope, you're going that direction. Where are you going? Yeah. So I think I need to make this a roundabout. Can I do that? Yes, I can. I can. And I think a medium one's gonna have to do. I'm not too worried about that clipping. It's whatever. It's whatever. And the same thing here. I think I need to make this a roundabout. Where are you going? And you? You're trying to exit. You're trying to exit. You guys are all trying to exit. So that guy's exiting, that guy's exiting. That guy's going to the port. That's fine. He's going back around. No problemo. Where are you going? Okay, so you're trying to cut in here. That's not the direction that we do that. Let's try making this one a roundabout as well and see what happens. If everything breaks, we'll go back to what it was. Let's check back in down here. I want to get rid of parking on those streets because that's stupid. Look at that, simultaneous trains coming in here. Where are you coming from? Central line. Carrying all the people. Got an intercity train here too. Look at that giant train hub. Love it. I'm gonna need a parking garage here. So let's get rid of this one. Parking garage. It sits, it fits. All right, so we got one taller building zoning in here. I like it. That's too small. Can I do? This won't fit. It's 42 cars. Okay. Nice. I'm gonna do more southwest because it looks fancy. see what those come in as. Okay, yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a road right here. Point there. This one southwest building that comes in like that is just the worst. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put some more parking right there. And okay, so that's I can fix that. I can fix it.
Good day, I am Terry Anzaldo, and you're listening to Skyway Radio.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
And we'll just move
Welcome,
those to make it
Professor.
appropriate.
So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to
Actually,
move
won't need to because we can
right?
fit 2x2 parking right there.
Programmed to desire certain representations within ideological
Zwei und zwei. 2x2.
which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me
Maybe not.
richer?
We'll leave that clear for now.
Certain metrics,
I might be able to fit it in there.
the
We'll see what this building looks like when
I
it's done
like
zoning
the
in.
sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the
This will be a
study
1
of
by 3, I
statistical
think.
abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
psyche. It is a question of priority.
Yeah.
Interesting news
And then
from
we'll
the
use
city's
move it.
export division. Sources tell us that our city has more services
make it look
than
good.
we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is we're selling it. And
That
bringing
looks
money into our
horrendous.
That's right.
economy.
You could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
Looking like a wet one today. I'm gonna keep dry and stay inside. Local weather, all day, every day.
Perfect. I'll make another road back here too. Here. And here. Put a park right there. Everybody loves a park. We'll fix all the surfaces and whatnot later. One by two. Done. There's one over here that I could do, right? Another 1 by 2 right there. Well. So I have one taller building there, and that's fine. If it's too tall, like if it's egregiously tall, we'll just kill it. Get rid of our parking here. I've given everybody parking, enough parking, ample parking for everybody. Oh yeah, that side had a thingamajigger on it for the river. On the wrong side of the river. That's the wrong road. There we go. That's the opposite of what I wanted. parking lot. Intercity train. How many people coming in? 195. How many are you ferrying? You are ferrying 452. How many are waiting? 1,394. Don't think I can add any more trains to this line. I can. Let's do it. We're gonna add one more train. Trucks in use, 26 out of 30. So they're going, they're collecting. It just takes a little while. So many traffic accidents. Like this one is just not going as... I hate it when the simulation just goes to a crawl like that. It speeds up and it slows down super fast. Yeah, it speeds up and it just dies again. Okay, so this is not working. We're gonna do fixed time. We're gonna do heavy traffic, long, steady flow. Back, save. Okay, so that should help alleviate some of this, assuming the simulation works. Look at it, what's everybody doing? Where are you guys going? Where are you going? Makes sense. Yeah, it's no factor. Good luck getting there. Everybody wants to go to that one parking lot. Need to watch this light for a little bit. See, it's green, but this guy's not going. He wants to go straight. Gosh, these phases are just so awkward. Phase 1, go. This is the very exciting part of CS2. No, it's not. Trying to figure out why your traffic lights aren't working. Simulation's going so slow because trying to figure out all these cars. We need to get these cars through so we can clear this mess up. There'll be no pedestrians waiting because pedestrians walk underground across this street. I feel like we have an issue with the lane connector here. Nope, it's correct. What are you guys doing?
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Phase change mode.
From one place to another, this is Sky Rail Radio, and I'm your host, Terry Anzaldo.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes.
I think that might help us here if we just put our times down.
Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Except for phase one, because it's busy AF. All right, we're feeding more traffic in here. Good, 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 good. So that might clear that up over time. We'll keep an eye on it. This intersection's janky too. It's just so busy. That's a lot of people waiting to cross. Good God Almighty. Cat. Okay, we need to priority fix this right now. We're gonna pause the game. Godly. And I don't have space to put in underground ones, so we're gonna go overground. Nobody tell Biffa about this, okay? Trusting you guys not to tell Biffa all about what this looks like. There's a train station right there, so I can't. Okay, let's try an underground one. I might have to fudge this a little bit. Subway's right there too. Okay. Now it's gonna go into buildings. Oh, chat, what a nightmare this one is, eh? Okay, I can fit this one here. think. If I turn it, gosh, these buildings. If I turn it around, I'm tripping into that walkway, I think. Yep, that's not gonna work. Oh boy. Okay, so we can delete that one. I think we got to go the ugly ones now. I really do hate these ones. So this one will fit here, I think. That one will not. Or will it? Yeah, we'll fit this one here. Beautiful. Then we can get rid of that crosswalk there and this one here. No crosswalk here, no crosswalk there. So they can get from here to here without having to cross this or this. So we need one here. Man, having a train station's gonna be rough. I might just have to put it inside the building. Chat, do an underground one inside the building. Yep, that's what I have to do. We will pretend. That doesn't fit there, does it? Yeah, we'll fix the surfaces later. That makes it ugly. Oops, dude. Oh, we gotta hydrate. Okay. Gosh, everyone is gonna hate this so much. Okay. I don't really have a choice but to move it back. I don't want to kill the building. We can get rid of those benches. That's no factor. So now it looks like an integrated part of that building. And I'll get rid of that bench. And that one. Okay, chat, don't at me, okay? How am I doing? I'm doing all right. I've got a pedestrian problem right here. Look at this, chat. And so now I can get rid of this crosswalk because they can cross that building and come out over here. So I need a solution for crossing this street and crossing this street. But I don't know how I'm going to manage that. If I put this here, I don't think it fits. No shot. No shot. And I think that the pedestrian ones, oh, the pedestrian one might fit. Let's find out. We're crossing this street. We just need the small guy. Oh, it fits, chat. Alright, so we're gonna put it in a wiser location, because that's stupid. And we're gonna get rid of the roof. Oh, it doesn't quite fit. You know what I can do though, chat? Is I can put it... That's the wrong button. I'll put it here. And so as they cross here, they'll just cross back up this direction to get across. Okay, so let's delete those crosswalks now. Not that one. Don't need that one. Don't need this one, because pedestrians can get from here to cross the street. And they can get from here. It's all tight quarters because of city buildings. They can get from underground to get over here to cross to come back down this way to get on the train station. And so this is the only one that's left needing something. Chat, I'm gonna keep it because that actually kind of works. Just gotta push it back a tiny bit. There we go. And now people can walk up and across. I no longer need this crosswalk.
You're listening to Sky Railway.
So I've deleted 4 crosswalks. This one can stay. Nobody's really using it.
I got a question from one of my listeners
And
asking, who chooses what music you play? Well,
yeah, these are fine to
we
stay
have a
too.
very talented
So this one's
music
gone.
supervisor
These ones are
here.
gone.
I don't know where she finds the music though, but I'll ask her if I see her at lunchtime. Thanks for tuning in.
We're live.
And now we'll
and we're
wait for
getting
this
reports
pedestrian
about a
traffic to clear out of here
accident,
as we break our simulation. Let's save our game.
in the city.
Road maintenance services.
You've made the switch to Firefox. What is this, 2003? Firefox.
Have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But
All
if
right.
you're planning a quick trip out, you might want
So
to.
these
wait for
pedestrians will
tomorrow until the
repath?
tree clears out.
If you're in it, you already
Yeah,
know.
where are you going? Everyone's
No use
walking.
reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
In local
I literally
government,
have like a
just released their
public transit
And
system that
it's
these
good
people can get on, but they're
news
choosing to
all
walk instead.
tourism is way up from previous seasons. Pretty amazing, right, Jim?
You bet.
Trying to get on the train system.
I guess
Okay.
everybody is figuring out that this
Okay,
is
so
the
these
place
pedestrians
to
will
be.
repath. Once, yeah, there they go. Look at them all. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that'll clear up this intersection. Okay. Let's zoom ourselves out here. So this one should be coming. What's our phase at? Good traffic. Good traffic. We're using all the lanes. Yellow, green now. Okay. Nobody's going. Even the light's green, nobody's going. That's great. Light's green, nobody's going. Love it. Love to see that. Here they go. GG simulation. Just that one lane's going, the other lane's not going. Wonder why that is. What's this guy stuck on? There's a helicopter around here somewhere. There he is. Why are you not going? Freaking go, dude. Okay, now we're on phase 1. Excellent. Okay. Clearing out the traffic. Excellent. Let's get our highways. Traffic's cleared out. This one's always going to be a problem. I got to make this a 3-lane highway. Highway. 3-lane. Upgrade. That. Pause game. Let's take a look. I got a sinking feeling here that this is fishy. Yep. You don't turn. You go straight. You go straight. Only you get to use this. And not even like that. I feel like you should just... use the other roads to get out. Whatever. You go to there. And that'll give a 3rd lane here for all this traffic to use, so these can clear out. How many people are using this thing? 3. Good. Glad I'm spending money on that. That's good. That's healthy. No, you don't get to go that way. You're deleted. You don't get to go that way. You're deleted. Everyone's repathing now. Excellent. So this one needs to be a 3-lane as well. The other way... you don't get to do that. You only go this way. You go there. Straight across. There we go. We are fixing traffic, chat. We are fixing our traffic. I'm dealing with a representative complaining about something because I don't have the right font given to me. But I do, but the name's not exactly the same. Well, if you do it, but the name's not exactly the same, you don't actually have it. Fix the name. And this should be a 3-lane because we're adding that one there. Do. Alright, we got a problem here. This is way too much traffic. We have 3 lanes, 2 lanes, adding 1 for 3, adding another one for 4. It has to be a 4-lane highway. And bottleneck down to... yeah, we can then bottleneck down to 2. We'll try to see how that goes. Because we're bottlenecking from 2 different sides, it should be easier. make sure our lane connections are still valid here. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Okay. Our lane mathematics are looking better. Look at our traffic starting to flow a little better. Everyone's getting to the correct lanes. So the people were getting off of here only to take this up and then rejoin the highway going the same direction they were just traveling in. This is never going to work. This whole interchange here, this has to be a different solution. I need to go underground. Can I go underground? Chat, we're gonna see if we can break the game here. Because trying to cross that lane of traffic is going to be impossible, and I can't bridge it because I got a subway line right here. Pause the game here. So I can't bridge over the highway and then circle around, so I've got to come underneath. So I've got to tunnel underground, come out, and then rejoin. Oh boy, I don't want to do this. But needs must, chat. Needs must. So we're gonna go underground first because it's easier if I do this. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna do the complex curve here. Okay. Looks horrible. Let's fix it. Complex curve. I don't want to snap to existing infrastructure.
Good day, I am Terry Anzaldo, and you're listening to Skyway Radio.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Okay, then we come up. We add our lane of traffic. And we make it 4-lane highway. We are bridging like that. Okay, so in a 3, can we go down to 2? We can go down to 2 here. Not bridging. That'll give you plenty of time. We'll make this one a 3-lane highway. That feels better. I meant to bridge that. And I'm just going to continue that 3-lane all the way across. Same thing on this side. We're just going to upgrade our entire bridge right here. Okay. Then we take our on-ramp. Not bridge. There we go. I'm hitting the wrong button, chat. And leave all this because it now is not going to work. So this part looks good. The on-ramp looks good. Probably get a touch closer. This is all complicated. Yeah, that's about as close as I can get. Complex curve. There we go. We're gonna go underground now. And we're gonna cut that off earlier. I know what we're gonna do. Okay. $48. That doesn't look good. Gosh, making tunnels in this game is the hardest part of this game, I tell you what. I have to come out, come down, and then go up. But my reliefs are so short. That's gonna look janky AF. Yup. I hate this game sometimes. Let's bring you up. Broke the whole tunnel. Yeah, I don't have the space to do what needs to happen, chat. What if we didn't tunnel? What if we just went? Underground. Then, okay, let's try this again. reverse our directions. Yeah, I didn't want to connect here though. I got no space. I gotta make a fancy road and I got no space for fancy road. Son of a bitch, go underground. Why is this so complicated? I can know why it's complicated, because it's not supposed to happen this way. Do not latch onto infrastructure. How am I gonna do this, chat? I can see how. I can see how. We'll redo that curve better in a moment.
Good day, everyone. This is your host, Terry Anzaldo, and you're listening to Skyway Radio. This is the place where travel and transportation is a big thing. Let's play some music.
Nope. Oh, crying out loud. I'm getting so frustrated now, chat. Just need my shit to work. I can't select this lane. Is that the deal here? Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. Nope, this is not gonna work. Damn, chat. Okay, how hard would it be for them to get on the freeway going the opposite direction? They can go over here. Oh, it's forever. There's no way to get back on the freeway from right here. We just need to come up under this. I can see the curve in my head. I just can't make the curve happen. Hold it back as far as I can, I think. But it made connections. I don't need or don't want connections. Oh my gosh, chat. This is so unbelievably frustrating. I just deleted the road that I wanted to keep. Son of a bitch, chat. Dip. Okay. Undo connections. Complex curve on both sides. Cat. I am telling it not to make connections. Right here. Snapped geometry. No. Okay, here's what I'm gonna try instead. I'm gonna try just bridging this section out. And if it tries to make connections, I'm gonna be very upset. One more time. It has made connections yet again, chat. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, chat. My frustration is growing great. Can one of you guys tell me in the chat what I'm doing wrong? I'm trying to make this underneath and not have connections. I do the button for go lower. I don't want it to tunnel. Just want to go underneath. No connections made, please. Complex curve. It's made connections yet again, chat. I do not want connections. Why is it doing this? I'm doing all the things that I can think of to make it not do this, and it's still doing it. No, I don't think it's because of a mod. There's some logic that it says you are trying to cross this and you clearly want connections. Even though you have connections turned off, I'm going to make the connection anyway, is what this thing is saying to me. And I really, really don't want a tunnel. Tunnel makes everything such a nightmare because of how tight this space is and how aggressively things need to turn and how like my reliefs are just gonna be a nightmare. I would have to tunnel backwards and then come back around. I need to make a giant curve. Let's see if I can do it. So I would need to go from here to something like this, which is just ridiculous. But there's not a way for people here to get on the freeway going this direction. They have to go all the way around. They'd have to get off here and then take surface roads over, which is not what the service I want to provide. They can get here, but this is the only way on, is going north. They cannot get on this road going south. I'm not entirely sure how to get access from here back onto this freeway. My reliefs are just too tight. I can't bridge because of transit. So I've got to go
Hello and
under.
welcome to Sky Rail Radio with me, your host, Terry Anzaldo. How you doing? That's a very common question, right? I'm wondering what the percentage is of people asking that question and really wants an answer. I try to keep away from platitudes, but it's hard. I realize that when we go to music here on Sky Rail Radio, I'm always using phrases like, let's get back to the music, or here's another song for you. Maybe I should try something new, something different. Maybe I greet you music. Maybe not. Let's hear another song.
Well, I'm under. Can I get there from here? I'm gonna lower this down a little bit, I think. Okay, now we're under. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, dang it, chat. Come on. So, Move It is still bugged as hell, it looks like. Okay, I'm just gonna be done for tonight. I'm not having fun. I meant to have a good time in this stream, to be nice and chill. I just got pissed off at it. So, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for being here. I'm really sorry. Will you try again with me tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.? We're gonna play. No, I'm not playing DCS. Shut up. We're playing Metal Storm tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Be there or be square. Thanks for being here. I'm really sorry.